everyone, welcome to Eileen Who Got Yoga. I know it's another late practice for me, but today I just did a lot of things. I did my laundry, had to do some chores, fix my clothes, had to cook. You know, in a day there's so many things that you can really do, but after all the things that you do in a day, sometimes you work on your laptop, we're in a bad posture. And yesterday I did some back bend. So for today I realized that I need to stretch my back a lot, and we will be doing that today. It's not going to be a strong practice. It's not also going to be it's going to be a gentle yoga that we can do just to stretch the back, the lower back especially. Let's go. Let's come to a seated pose here first. And hands on top of your knees. Take a deep breath. Try to lift the chest up. Lengthen your neck. Reach the top of your head towards the ceiling. And then take this time to just feel the breath first. Inhale through your nose. You can close your eyes or you can keep them open. Exhale with your mouth open. Inhale through your nose. Exhale with your mouth open. One more time. Inhale through your nose. Exhale with your mouth open. Okay, from here, I'm just going to reach my hands up towards the ceiling. Stretch out here first, lifting the sternum up. On an exhale, bringing my left hand down towards the mat, keeping my right hip down towards the floor, reaching my right arm over the head, stretching here. And then just bringing my hand down towards the floor. So when I bring my hand down towards the floor, I notice that the stretch transfer more towards the back. And then bringing my hand over the head again. Lifting the gaze up towards the ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale, bringing my hand down. Stretching my back, reaching it away. And then hand over my head again. Reaching still towards the left side. And then slowly bring it back down. And then this time I'm staying it here. And then I'm trying to walk my hands away as far as I can while pressing my hips down. The moment my hips started to lift, there's not much going to be stretched there. So just try to keep pressing your hips down. Breathe here first. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And then slowly walking my hands forward to the front of the mat, dropping the head down. Rocking my body side to side. Yep, so with Hagia, yes. No, I don't have so much energy. I'm just stretching my back. And this is a commitment that I did for myself. Inhale, hands up. And then exhale, bringing my hand down, bending the elbow, and then reaching my arm over my head. Stretching the side body. And then slowly bringing my hand down towards the floor. And then spinning my chest open, lifting my gaze up towards the ceiling. Bringing my hand down again towards the floor. And then slowly bring it back up. And then bring it back down. And then staying down here while pushing my left hip as close as I can towards the floor. Head down, stretch, breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And then slowly walking my hands forward. Relaxing the head down. Wiggling my hip, my body side to side. And then slowly walking my hands back coming to my tabletop position, hands down, and then try to emphasize the, bring awareness more towards the lower back. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, round your back. One more. And then when I round my back, I'm going to push my hips back, opening my knees into child's pose, walking my hands forward, dropping the head down. Feeling the stretch on my back. Breathe. Okay. From here, I'm going to slowly come back to tabletop position and then walk, reaching my right hand up towards the ceiling and then threading my hand, my right arm under my left hand and then bringing the right shoulder down towards the floor. So I'm going to press my right arm firmly to the mat and then try to pull it back so I feel a lot of the stretch on the back of my right shoulder, and then making sure my knees are right under the hips. I can keep my hand here if it's hard to balance. Otherwise, if you have the ability to balance, try to push the left hand over and pull and push this way. Pull your right hand back as you push your left hand forward and push your hip back. It's a big stretch. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one breath. Okay, slowly bringing my left hand in front of my face, right hand down towards the mat. And I'm gonna push back into child's pose first, dropping my head down. Switching to the other side, left hand up, threading my hand through, bringing my head down, and then try to move my knees under my hips, keeping my hand in front of my face or reaching my arm over, stretching the left side. So try to pull the left arm back towards the left side. Feel a lot of the stretch on the shoulder. You can swing your hip side to side, just trying to find the space where you feel the stretch more. Last two breaths. Okay, pushing the floor, slowly coming back up and move back to child's pose. Breathe. Okay, from here in tabletop position, I'm going to walk my hands towards the left side of the mat, and then as I walk my hands towards the left side of the mat, I will bring my right hand on top of the left and push my hips away. So as I push my hips away, this is to stretch the right side of the body. And then I'm going to push my ribs towards the right side and stretch the right side of my body. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. All right, switching towards the right side. Left hand on top of your right, keeping your hips on top of your knees. And then as I walk my hand away, I'm pushing my ribs towards the left side. So I feel a lot of the stretch on my ribs, on my lower back. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All right, slowly come back up. Ooh, that was a big stretch for my lower back. Okay. Shaking my head side to side first. All right, from here, I'm gonna leg straight. I actually like doing a revolve. I've been doing this for 3 days, I think, already. I think this is my go-to pose now. So sometimes I have a go-to pose for consecutive days. So I'm bringing my left elbow in on the inside of my left leg, and then reaching my arm over, because this is such a good stretch for the lower back, side body. Stretching here. Breathe. Sorry, making some sounds because it's a good stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. For some people, if you have the capacity to reach for your foot while bringing your head under, go ahead. But if not, just keep your hands over your head. Focus on the stretch more than the reaching of things, of parts of your body. Okay, let's switch to the other side. It's a good stretch. Right leg out. Stretching out towards the left arm over your head. My brain cell is not working anymore. Breathe. I just like to stretch, guys. Last 3 breaths. Okay, slowly coming back up. Oof. Hi, Eloisa. This is a good stretch for the lower back. Your favorite. Okay, from here, spread the fingers. Bringing the left foot back. And then as you bring the left foot back, spin the heel down. You can spin the right foot towards the back side. Reaching the left arm up. And then stretching the left side of the body. You have an option to reach your arm away or all the way down to the floor. Sometimes when we bring the arm down towards the floor, it's concentrating more towards the hips. So I'm bending the right elbow just a little bit, allowing my head to drop as well. Breathe. So tight. This is from the back bend. Okay, coming back up. Switching to the other side. Spinning the left foot, right arm over, right hand up. And then from here, bring my arm over, bending my left elbow a little bit, allowing my arm to droop down towards the floor. Breathe. Two more breaths. Oh, that's a big stretch. If you want to go into child's pose, go ahead, child's pose. I told you it's gonna be an easy stretch today. Okay, after coming into child's pose, I'm gonna just lie down flat onto the mat, set aside my ponytail, moving my hips to the right side of the mat, crossing my right knee on top of my left knee, eagle legs, and then bringing my right arm out to the side, bringing my knee to chest, and then slowly letting this knee go towards the left side. Fixing my body first. And then as I twist, you have an option to bring this left hand and help it to be heavy. You don't need to force it to push it down towards the floor. And then feel the stretch on your back. Try to press the right shoulder down towards the mat. And then try to reach this right hip away. And then arch your back a little bit. Try to feel the difference when you round your back, like do a cat and cow in this position, and then arch your back. Where do you feel the stretch when you do that? I like doing some little movements in some poses just to be able to identify what works for my body Might be different for you. If you just want to be steady, you can be steady and just stay and stretch and be still and breathe. Okay. Swing towards the other side. Moving my hips first towards the left side of my mat before bringing my left knee on top of my right knee. Knees to chest. Bringing the shoulder down. And then slowly bringing both knees to the right side. It's a big stretch for me. Feel it a lot here. And then try to breathe through the stretch. And if you want to cat and cow, like arching and rounding your back, finding the space where you feel a lot of the stretch. And then once you've settled into a pose, sometimes your muscles don't just want to relax. Usually when my muscles don't want to relax, I usually ask myself, how can I help that muscle to relax? So usually I breathe, and then I bring awareness to the surrounding area where the stretch is happening. And then learning to let go in those areas. Okay. That was a big stretch. Okay. From here, I'm just gonna come into a happy baby, grabbing my feet, lifting it up, rocking it side to side. And then grabbing my big toes, feet apart, legs straight, stretching my inner thighs as well. Bringing my feet together, lifting it up, just to stretch the lower back. And then slowly coming back down in a Shavasana. You can rest here in a Shavasana. I will come to a seated pose. Okay. Come to a seated pose. Fixing my hair first. And then that's the practice for today. You can stay down and rest, or you can come up in a seated pose and get ready to go to sleep after stretching your back. Taking this time first to practice gratitude for the day. There's always something to be grateful, no matter what situation we are in. We just tend to overlook at the things that matter most. And we tend to just focus on some things that can be hard or difficult. But practicing gratitude let us reassess on the things that you should also be celebrating. So think of 3 things that you're grateful for. Hands in front of your heart. Thank you for joining me again today, for sharing the energy. Namaste. Have a good night, guys. I'm not gonna give you a long extra for this video. Have a good night, and tomorrow I will just have a 10 o'clock yoga practice, FB Live, with a special guest, with my teacher, Mark Makadaye. And I'm so excited for that. That's why I need to go to sleep already, because tomorrow I'm sure he will give a very challenging practice. So I need to rest up for that. See you tomorrow. Good night. Thank you for practicing yoga with me. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. You can also check out more yoga videos and follow me in my Facebook and Instagram.